Hi, this is a new account that I've just set up as test account, a demonstration account. You can see I'm logged in as test account and I've upgraded to level 1 member at the cost of $7 per month. Sometimes immediately after you upgrade, this area won't be available. It'll be like this, and if you click on it, nothing will happen. If that's the case, what you do is you log out and then log back in again, and you'll find that you will be able to access your level 1 members area. The reason that I'm shooting this video is because the first thing you really need to do is to set up your hosting. So if you click on the level 1 members area, you'll get a page that looks like this, and you want to go to level 1 tools, and from there you can just skip to level 1 hosting if you know what you're doing, but what I really recommend is you go to hosting, and that'll explain exactly what you do. All you do is play this video, how to register your domain and order your hosting, how to install WordPress on your site, and there are links to WordPress tutorials as well. So first of all, I recommend you go there and check out that training. Once you've done that, you can go to level 1 hosting, and that will bring up a page that looks like this. Okay, now you will need to complete your details here. It's a requirement by the people that control websites online. You've got to have a valid address and valid email address and all this sort of thing. So you will need to complete all this information. So I'm going to actually put in my details, and then I'm going to click on the Save Changes, and that will take me to the next page. So just I'm going to pause this while I just do that, and once you've saved those changes, you get this and you can proceed to the order. Okay, now if you already have a domain that you own that you want us to host for you, then all you need to do is click on this tab here, which is order hosting only, and you would go there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through it as though you haven't got a domain, and you want to order one through us. Domains cost you roughly a dollar a month, no matter who you buy them from. You will get some offers from some people that'll do you the first year for $2 or $3, and then they'll charge you the normal price, or sometimes they'll charge you a lot more than the normal price. So you have to watch out if you're getting an offer. But good domain registrars, apart from ourselves, are GoDaddy is very popular, and Namecheap are two that I could recommend to you. But if you want to use us, it just makes all your setup easier because you won't have to set your name servers. It'll be very simple. So let's suppose that is the domain name that I want to set up. It's what I'm going to use for putting images on. So it's just going to be used by me just purely to host a lot of images for other websites. But no matter what you're using it for, you just write in the name that you want there, and then you click on check availability. And if it's available, you'll get this message. And if it's not, then you're going to have to be a little bit more creative with your domain name. If you want abc.com, I'm sure that is already taken. So you would need to perhaps go for my name's abc.com. You know, if your name's Joe Blogs, you might want to put joe's abc.com or something like that. Or you can add things at the beginning like the abc.com might work, or abc best.com. You've just got to be a little bit creative sometimes. A lot of domain names are taken, especially if they're very short. Okay, so once you've got it, um, this is what you're going to be charged. You're going to be charged $11, and that's for a year. It's a little bit less than a dollar a month. And that is not included in your membership. We don't include domain registration in your membership. We only include the hosting. And as I say, you've got the option. You can go elsewhere and buy your domain. Now that's no big deal. You would just set up the hosting with us then. So if you click on order now, you'll see it fills in the name servers automatically. So you don't need to worry about that when you order your domain through us. And you update the cart and you continue, and the only method we have of paying currently is through PayPal. If you wanted to add a new contact, you could do that here, but it has to be a valid contact, okay? Because that's the regulations. And then you would click here to complete, and that will take you to PayPal. And this okay, that'll take you to PayPal. It'll show you that you're paying Success Lifestyles LLC $11 for your hosting. You can either pay by a debit or credit card, or you can log in and pay through your PayPal account. The choice is yours. If you live in a country where PayPal won't operate for you, I'm sorry, you can't set your domain hosting up through us. You'll have to use someone else, like GoDaddy or Namecheap. If you are in a country where PayPal will allow you to operate, then that's fine. But you can always try it here first. Pay with your debit card or credit card, or log in and pay. So I'm going to log in and pay, and then once I've done that, I'll show you what happens. Okay, once you've paid, you should be directed to a screen that looks like this, and it says thank you, your payment was successful. And if you click on this, it'll allow you to download this invoice so that you've got a record for your tax purposes, because obviously you're in business. This is a bona fide tax deduction, okay? As are many other things once you're in your own business. So you can download the invoice. You will also get an email with the invoice in it. So there's no need to download it, but you can if you want. Now if you click on this back to dashboard, and we'll go back here, and you're back here. Now you've now registered your domain. So if you click here again, what you want to do now is you are going to go to level 1 hosting. You can click here, or you can click on the links here. It doesn't make any difference, they both go to the same place. So you go back here now and you will see that there are no unpaid invoices. It's changed a little bit, and you can view your domain. So if we look there, you'll see that you've got this registered now, the date that it was registered, when it's due for renewal, and it'll automatically renew. And the reason it'll automatically renew is because we don't want any downtime. You've got a website out there that is working for you. You want it there all the time, 24/7. You don't want the fact that it's not been renewed to cause it to go excuse me, to cause it to go offline. You go offline, all websites will go down for short periods at some time. You want to minimize that, and the way to do that is to make sure your domain is always registered. So if we go back now, as I say, you can just check that it was there. You can now go to hosting services and view those, and there are no records found because you've not yet set up your hosting. Okay, so back again, and here we go, order hosting only. Click on continue, and now you've got to put in the domain that you registered. And so you put in the main name there, and then the bit that comes after that, the .com or .co.uk or whatever extension you've chosen. I would recommend .com if you can. If you can't, .org or .net are good ones. If you can't get those, then I would recommend that you try a different name. But if you don't want to do that, if you definitely want that name, then use one of the other extensions. So this was .com, and that is the domain we have registered. So I'm going to click to continue. What I want to do before I click on that continue is you will get an email that looks like this. It'll be from Sensational Hosting, and you will need to verify this, and this is why it's important that you put in all your correct information. This is a requirement, and you simply click on the link, and that will take you to a page where you can verify your information. Many years ago, when things first started, you didn't need to do all this, but it's becoming more important to do it all now. And you need to just complete the information for them. Okay, it's an ICANN requirement. ICANN is the body that that controls domain registrations, and it's there to try and cut down on internet fraud and everything else. So you just need to complete the information here, read through it all. It's just a case of submitting this form, and that's it really. So that is something you will need to do. But if we go back now here, click to continue, and you will see that there's nothing due because it's included in your membership. You can get your hosting anywhere you want, but I mean, it is included in your membership here along with a lot of other benefits. And if you go elsewhere, a reasonable hosting is going to cost you $7 and up per month anyway, particularly if it's unlimited like ours. I think HostGator do one, and I think that's just over $7, and it's almost unlimited. Ours is unlimited. Okay, so you click on continue, and it's got all the information here, and you click to complete, and within a short space of time you will get a page that tells you your hosting has been set up, and then you will get this page appearing like that. The time it takes varies, depends on your internet connection, how much traffic the website's getting, how many people are setting up hosting the same time as you, all sorts of things. Just have a little bit of patience, let it work, and you'll get this. And it'll tell you that your hosting has been successful, and then you click here after successful order, and that's it. And if you now look at hosting services and view, you will be at this page here, and it'll show you that you've got hosting for this domain, and it's active. And if you view details, you'll be able to just log into your cPanel or your webmail from here. If you click on login to webmail now, there'll be nothing there. You have to set up an email account in your cPanel before there is any webmail. That's all explained in cPanel. You just click on there, and that'll automatically log you into your cPanel, where you can add your pages to your website and do whatever you want. You can install WordPress. It'll give you the option to view tutorial videos, and if you are new to cPanel and hosting and everything like that, I recommend that you watch them, go through the um, videos. But if you're conversant with everything, that's fine. If you want to install WordPress, you go down here and here you go, Softalicious Apps Installer, WordPress. You can add Joomla, lots of things, all in there. There's lots and lots of things you can do in your cPanel, but there isn't an awful lot that you will need to do. You will probably want to install WordPress because it's the easiest platform to operate on, and you will certainly want to add an email account, which is here, and you will just put in the email accounts that you want and set them up, and then you can either access them through webmail, which you can access once again through your cPanel, access webmail here, or you can do it through your dashboard here, which probably be easier for you. Okay, and it's really as simple as that. Nothing too complicated. It's taken me a few minutes to explain that, about 15 minutes I think, but if you're actually doing this yourself, setting it up, you can do this in 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how long it takes to actually process the order. Might be 3, might be 4 minutes, but that's it. Relatively simple. So I hope that's helped you. You get your website set up, because if you are going to be successful with your online business, then what you need to do is have a website, have an autoresponder. I don't know anybody that is making good money online that does not have their own website and does not have an autoresponder. And those are the two of the basic things we provide for you here at SAWP for just $7. Okay, that's it. Hope that's helped. God bless.